What's good, YouTube? It's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul, and welcome to another remake. Today we'll be making Jack Harlows Poppin, produced by Jetsonmade and Pooh Beatz. So let's get straight to it. First things first, let's go ahead and change our tempo to 145 beats per minute. And we're gonna start off with that main piano sound that you hear throughout the entire record. We're gonna go ahead and bring in Logic's Yamaha Grand Piano, and we're gonna work off of that sound over there. But let's just go ahead and take out all of the sounds on there, or sorry, the effects. Give us a blank slate, and let's start off with that main melody. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my pencil tool, and let's draw in this pattern. All right, so let's go up to an octave here. All right, there's the melody over there, the top melody. And that essentially just repeats itself. So I'm gonna copy that over. All right, so the first thing we're gonna bring on this piano is an exciter to make it a little bit more saturated. We're gonna go to Specialized Exciter. And we're just gonna pull this up a bit here. Make it a little bit more sparkly. All right, next let's go ahead and bring in a delay. We're gonna go to Delay Designer. And we're just gonna use the default preset that loads up here, and we're just gonna bring down the wet value. Just so there's a delay happening in the background. Next, we're gonna bring in a free plugin from iZotope. It's called, where is it here? The iZotope Vinyl. It's a free plugin, so you can cop that from iZotope. But all we're gonna do here is bring up the warp depth just to make this sound a little bit more wobbly. See how it makes that sound wobble? And we're gonna bring down the year on this plugin here just to make it a little bit more like honky tonk type of piano, sort of saloon piano. I'm just gonna pitch this up actually one. That's better. And I'm gonna bring in a little bit of noise here. Just a little bit. All right, and next we're gonna go ahead and bring in some modulation, a chorus. And we're gonna go to a preset here. I think that's good. We're just gonna cut this down a bit. And because this is happening on the right side of the piano, we're gonna push it over to the right channel, just a little bit, maybe 15 points. Spread out that a bit. So there's our main melody. Next, going to duplicate this piano, and let's work on the chords that happen underneath this melody. Just gonna spread out the chords here on a couple octaves, make it full. So let's stretch this out. And then another chord happens right over here. So we're gonna go ahead and just draw this in. And that just repeats itself. So we just take that, repeat that. And for this, we're gonna push it over to the left 20 points because it's happening on the left side of our piano. As you can see, it spreads it out. All right, so there's our main sound, our main piano. Next, let's go ahead and create a new software instrument track, and we're going to go ahead and bring in Logic's EXS24 sampler instrument, and let's bring in the What's Poppin' drum kit. Make that nice and loud, and let's start off with something easy. We'll start off with the clap. That's just going to go in the 3s. We're adding a little bit of reverb on this. We're going to go to Reverb Space Designer. Just a little bit of reverb on that. All right, next let's go and duplicate this track, and let's draw in our hi-hats. And we're just going to go ahead and brush in an 8th note repeat. Let's just find where our hi-hats are. There it is right there. So 8th note repeat. Oh, that's a 16th note. Let's repeat at 8s. Duplicate that over. All right, so for this, we're just gonna add in some rolls along the way. We're just gonna change this over to a 16th roll. And this one right over here, let's go ahead and maybe it's a 30-second roll. Let's change that over to 30 seconds. I'll have another one over here. Another one right over here. That's pretty much our hi-hat pattern over there. What we're going to do here is just bring in a delay, a sample delay, and we're going to make this wide. Just a little bit, not too much. All right, next let's go ahead and duplicate this hi-hat track. And let's draw in our 808. We're going to take out our sample delay over here. Let's go ahead and draw in that pattern. The 808 is actually 8 bars long, so let's duplicate our pattern over. And we're going to stretch out this 808 region. And before we do that, I'm just going to actually bring in an limiter here so that we don't distort when that 808 comes in. Push it down to -3. Start off with that. All right, let's go ahead and put in that 808. Boom, boom. All right, my 808s are overlapping here. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn on mono. Make sure that's on when you got your 808s. And go up here. All right, let's work the next 4 bars. Actually, no, I think it's going to just repeat itself. So let's go ahead and just do this. Except this one comes out here. And this just lifts up. All right, so that's the A pattern for the 808. We're going to leave that as is for now. And let's go ahead and just duplicate this track, and let's draw in our open hat pattern. And this is actually just a 4-bar pattern. Focus on that, and then we'll just duplicate it over. It's gonna go like this. It's a little too early. I think it's over here. there again. Okay, you know, let's just stretch it out and work the 8 bars. Pull that over. So it just repeats itself like that. And here's our pattern so far. Just gonna add in some reverb on this actually. We'll go to Logic Space Designer. A little bit of verb. Maybe a little bit more. All right, next let's go ahead and duplicate this track and let's go ahead and draw in our snare. I'm gonna take out this reverb and let's go ahead and get to that snare. So it's gonna line up, or sorry, layer up with the clap. Let's just put that in. Copy that over a little too many times. And this just double taps here. So let's duplicate that over and just lower it up a bit. All right, next go duplicate this track and let's go ahead and maybe we could add actually some reverb to the snare. Let's go bring in the Space Designer, bring in some verb, just a little bit. All right, that's fine like that. Next, let's go ahead and draw in our kick. Make this loud. I think that just repeats itself. All right, so for our 808, it's kind of clashing a little bit. So for our 808, we're gonna go ahead and just take out a little bit of the lows here. So it's not gonna distort as much. All right, and for our kick, because it's clashing and has similar frequencies, we're just gonna make sure that we're taking out some of the low end on that. So we still have the punch. Maybe we can pull up a little bit more. We really just want that punch of the kick, like that. So now when they're together, it's a little bit better. There, now it punches together. All right, so that's the pattern over there. I'm just gonna go over to the B pattern for the 808. So for the 808 pattern number 2, we just go over to the end here and the end switches up. So we go. So that's just all we have to do for the 808 B pattern. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and arrange this and we'll be right back. All right, so we are back with the arrangement just like that. We got it arranged super quick. It's not the exact arrangement in the record. I think it's about half or 3/4 of the way, but sit back, relax, and enjoy. Listen to the music we just put together. Jack Harlows, What's Poppin'? So right there is the remake to Jack Harlows What's Poppin', produced by Jetsonmade and Pooh Beatz. For you Logic users out there, we're gonna go ahead and save this entire session for you guys, place it as a downloadable link in the description box below this video. For you non-Logic users out there, got your back as well. I'm gonna go and export all the MIDI stems, audio stems, and of course include the drum kit that we used in this tutorial. You can find that play pack in the description box below this video. If you do have any questions on this or just want to chat, let's go ahead and talk in the comment section below. And if you did like this video, remember thumbs up, share it, and of course hit that subscribe button for more great videos like this one. I'll talk to y'all soon. Later. Peace.